In this video, you learn how to use the time series exploration task in SAS Studio. Typically, the time series data preparation task is the starting point of your analysis. However, if your data is already in the correct form, the time series data preparation task might not be necessary, and the time series exploration task could be your starting point. From the tasks list, click the tasks drop-down arrow and click Forecasting to expand the list of available options. After browsing the list of options, I'll double-click Time Series Exploration. To maximize the screen space, I will click the Maximize View button. The data I'm using come from the retail dataset, which is located in the SAS Help library. This is the same dataset used in the time series data preparation task video to create the diff retail dataset. I could use the diff retail dataset here, but I'll opt to use the original dataset. Sales will be the variable I want to explore. Date is my quarterly time interval, specifying the quarter and year. My objective is to eventually forecast sales over the next 4 quarters, but first I need to further explore my data. To access the data, I'll first click the Select a Table button on the Data tab. Next, I'll click the drop-down arrow next to SAS Help and scroll down to the Retail dataset. When I locate the dataset, I'll highlight it and click OK. Click the plus button to the right of Dependent Variable. Select Sales and click OK. On the right side of the screen, the appropriate code is being generated for the analysis. It'll continue to update as I add additional criteria on the Data and Analysis tabs. Notice below I'm given the option to transform or difference a series or both. I want to apply a first difference. So under Simple Difference, I'll click the up arrow to specify 1. Below Transformations, click Additional Roles. Click the plus button to the right of Time ID, select Date, and click OK. Notice that SAS Studio automatically recognizes the appropriate interval, multiplier, shift, and season length. If these are not correct, I can manually adjust them. Next, click the Analysis tab. Here I'm given a variety of additional plots, statistics, and tests that can be included in the results when I run the program. For this demonstration, I'll stick with the default plots. However, you'll notice there are many more that can be included in the output. The Information tab provides properties information as well as additional resources to better understand the procedures being used and to better help navigate the SAS Studio interface. This is my go-to resource when I have a question about SAS Studio. To run the program, click the Run icon above. I'll click the Code Results tab to maximize my results. The tables at the top give a quick summary of the dataset used and the time ID variable, as well as the information pertaining to the sales data. The graph below displays the first different sales across the quarterly time intervals. If I want to formally test whether my series is stationary, I can revert back to the Analysis tab and request an augmented Dickey-Fuller test. In fact, I can go back and request any additional plots I want to see on the Analysis tab and simply rerun the program. Below are partial, inverse, and autocorrelation plots, as well as a white noise probability plot. The white noise plot indicates that there is underlying systematic variation in the series that can be modeled. Here I can continue exploring my data in its entirety and determine what type of model to build later on in the modeling and forecasting task. When I'm finished, I can save this analysis with a name that I specify and reopen it later. I'm going to exit the maximized view, which will allow me to select another task, folder, snippet, library, or file shortcut, should I choose to do so. In this video, you learned how to use the time series exploration task in SAS Studio.